Hey guys, how you going? It's me, Beanie. Hello from my backyard, as per usual, somewhere. I'm just sitting in front of the rock garden that I was going to turn into a fish pond that I never did. Otherwise, we'd all be standing in a fish pond right now. Um, Today's video is about number one or stage one of a three-part series that I talk to my clients about constantly. And it's also something that we practice every single day of our lives, and it is becoming absolutely crucial to all of us to be able to really truly practice this. And I'm talking about awareness. And being aware, it's really stage one of a three-stage process. Like I said, I like to practice to be, I guess, the best me I can be. And I use the AAC protocol, and I call it awareness, accountability, and compassion. And if we practice those three things in life, I really truly believe that we can all be awakened beings that are compassionate to all people and accepting of all of us. Which really includes yourself. So today I'm going to talk to you about awareness. What does it even mean? We're talking about being really, really conscious of your behaviors, your actions, your words, your feelings, thoughts that pass through you, those sorts of things, and calling yourself on it. So it's actually beyond calling bullshit on yourself. It's calling that bullshit and going, wow, I did that. But it's also really accepting, I guess, roles that you might play or that you've constantly been playing out, situations that you quite easily turn into someone's attacking you or this person's being that or whatever, because it's all kind of irrelevant. If we want to be the best people we can be, if we want to be truly present, conscious, and whole, and awakened, and by awakened I just mean present and whole, as opposed to people walking around unconsciously. You see people walking around, what? Like no one's got, not no one, there's lots of conscious people in the world, but there's a lot of people walking around totally unconscious. They're unconscious to, I guess, what they're doing to the planet, what they're doing to other people, and especially, more importantly, what they're doing to themselves. So I ask you today to start becoming really, really conscious, and witness yourself, witness other people's behaviors, witness the situations that you're in, witness your feelings and your thoughts. So by saying witness, it means you have to almost be standing out here and looking in on it. Okay, so it's not like a separation of self. It's literally just understanding that things may happen through you, not to you. Thoughts may come through you. They're not necessarily yours. If you don't believe me, I ask you right now, this second, to take a moment and think about your next thought that's about to happen, because you can't. If you did, then email me or shoot me through a message on my Facebook page or something, because you'll be the first person to ever have done it. But the point is, you don't have to control everything. Just witness it and go, I don't want to be that anymore. So you might, a lot of my clients have throwaway comments, like they'll say, oh yeah, this, but I probably wouldn't be able to, or this, but not for me, or this, and there's always this little comment on the end about why they can't, why they're not enough, why it wouldn't work for them. It's not a positive. So be really aware of like the words coming out of your mouth that, you might be asking for change, you might be asking for respect from other people, you might be wanting to be treated differently, but how are you treating yourself differently to be able to get that? How are you being aware of what you do to yourself in that sense? So you're wanting other people to recognize you're a good person, you're wanting other people to love you for just who you are, all of those things, but are you doing that? So be really aware of every single movement, feeling inside your body. Someone might go, oh, my knee's fucked. I've just got a stupid knee. I've got a sore knee. Be really a witness to that as well. Why do I have a sore knee? What am I doing at the moment within this game of pain to either help my knee, which helps myself, or being proactive towards it, or am I just being really negative and creating a negative environment for other people? There's so many different angles where you can look at yourself in this, we call it witness consciousness, yeah? So Consciousness is just the vibration and the state of being in that present moment. So you want to be the best you can be. You want to be able to love yourself. You want to be able to feel okay in yourself. So be really, really, really aware of what you do every moment of every day to create the stories that keep you in that space, because they are just stories. They are just your perception. You weren't born into the perception that you couldn't be loved or lovable or make the thing you want to make, create the whatever. If it's millions of dollars, if it's an ethical project, if it's loving yourself, if it's having some friends, if it's being whatever your goals are for yourself, you know, you're the only one right now that can do it. So be an observer of how you're doing everything. Be super aware of how you're doing things and whether they're in alignment with what you're asking for. Okay, this is part 1 of 3-part series. So after awareness and you understand all the things that you're doing, then you can become accountable for them, which is my next video. And it's just literally putting it's the doing behind the awareness. So I'm not asking you to do anything right now after this video other than be really present and aware with everything that you're feeling, thinking, seeing, doing, and really present of how things are acting out and playing out around you as well. So just really observe, even if you're just looking at a grasshopper or an ant or a person at work or anything like that. Just I want you to start becoming really super aware. A really easy way to do it is to sit there with your eyes closed and just be really conscious of the air coming in through your nose. So just breathing in, feeling that oxygen, that air coming up in through your nose, feeling it come down into your diaphragm, sharing that space with your body, and then breathing it out again. That's a really easy way to become really conscious and aware in witnessing. That's witnessing consciousness. You're witnessing something occurring, within you, and you're being fully present with it and fully immersed in that. It's so simple, and then you can start carrying it out into whatever you want to. But start just being aware in your busy lives. People just go head down, bum up, like I'm doing all of this stuff. Just stop and take a breath and really become aware of you, the people around you, the environment, everything that's going on with every action. Have fun with it though. This is a laughing moment. I've been laughing at myself forever, because it's like you play these things out. An example, last week I turned around to my partner and I said something, I'm aware that I do this thing. I think it comes from, a person in my life. I don't need to mention, but I think it comes from a person in my life, like a sort of conditioned behavior. I've seen them do it over the years, and then therefore I do it because that person was very close to me, and is still very close to me. And my partner turned around and she said straight away, she goes, "Isn't that just the story though?" And I'm like, you're right. So even though I'd claimed awareness of it, so I thought I was doing, I'm like, yeah, look, I'm aware that I do it. I was still playing out the story for my own convenience as it wasn't even an excuse to get away with something. I was just saying, I'm aware that I do it, but I think it's because of this. It's irrelevant now as to why you do it. The fact is that you do it, you're aware of doing it, and then you can become accountable to change it. But that's our next video, like I said. So have fun with it. If you have any comments, please leave a little note before. If you tried or you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I am Beanie on Facebook, or my YouTube channel, I am Beanie. Feel free to like it, start following, or sign up to email and stuff. If you have the questions, if you like it, share it with some people. Maybe get your friends to do it too. Say this week I'm practicing to be super aware and conscious, and people might go, "What are you doing right now?" And you're like, "I'm witnessing consciousness." But anyway, have fun with it. Coming to you from the highest of vibrations of awesomeness. And if you are working on believing in yourself and you don't yet, then just know that I've got your back until you do. Take it easy and have so much fun with it. Thanks, guys.